Good morning. It is 11:40 in the morning Pacific time on Monday, June 5th. I've not recorded for a little bit, but I got to Joyce's yesterday about 6:15 p.m. and visited with them for just a few minutes. Then we went to dinner at a place called Castaways. I had fried halibut, which was pretty good, and we ate dinner, then we went back to their house and visited a little more, and just had a good time with them and getting to know Jim. And then I stayed with them last night in their guest room, and then this morning Jim made breakfast. He had to go to work, and then Joyce and I visited for a little bit. They got me a hoodie, which was super awesome. It's a Long Beach hoodie. Long Beach is the longest beach in the world. But yeah, they got me the hoodie, they bought me dinner, they let me stay with them. Just really appreciate all that, and enjoyed getting to see them. Joyce had to leave at 11 because she had plans, and so that's when I left. We walked out the door together, and while I was getting situated in my truck, she came back to my car. She has lost her car keys and isn't sure where they are, but she didn't have them and was locked out of her apartment. So Jim was at the church in Astoria doing music lessons or something. So I brought her into Astoria so she could get his car for the moment. So now I'm headed out, and my next milestone destination is Old Faithful, but that's about 900 miles from here, so it's going to be a couple days. But we're just going to head out right now and see where we end up tonight. I don't have any plans yet for this evening. I want to get some miles under my belt to figure out where I'm going to actually stop. So let's hit the road. For the record, I do not like big, tall bridges like this, where it's like climbing a friggin' roller coaster. I'm doing good to even video this. And I probably won't video it all the way. This is like the Megler Bridge on 101 going to Aunt Joyce's. It was a 4-mile long bridge, and it really made me nervous. I'm currently in Napavine, Washington, and I stopped at this ribeye restaurant, not to eat, but to find a geocache. And they have this display out front with an outhouse and some cows. Cows right here by me, down there. Anyhow, geocache just sitting right there inside the outhouse. So pretty cool find. I dropped off a travel bug that I picked up somewhere else along this trip that wanted to come to Washington State. So its mission is accomplished, and yep, I'm going to walk back around the fence to my car, head on up the road. Oh, also I got gas while I was at this stop. I went over to Love's, paid $4.46 a gallon. I-90 East in Washington State. Just a long, winding section of interstate with this big lake off to the right. It's really pretty. And very little traffic, obviously. It's 9:20 at night local time, and it's 57 degrees out. Welcome to the Hampton Inn in Ellensburg, Washington. A spur-of-the-moment decision on my part to stay here tonight. I didn't make it quite as far as I planned, and saw the sign on the highway and stopped to see if they had any rooms, and they did. So here's a look at my room and the bathroom, and I mentioned it's about 10:30, and I decided instead of pushing into Spokane tonight, just to go ahead and stop so I could get to bed a little earlier and get an earlier start in the morning probably. So that's the plan. And as a bonus, here is a crown that I just pulled off, accidentally obviously, a tooth. I was eating a Tootsie Pop and all of a sudden there was that crown from my upper right in the back. So doesn't hurt yet, and I hope it doesn't start to hurt since I'm like 4,000 miles from home. Look at that, the Hampton Inn still has phones in the room so you can call the front desk. Where is room 224?